I'm gonna start working on the electrical. Got to get this stuff done. Like I said, I'm not sure yet which route I necessarily want to go. So my dilemma, so we have a door here. Okay, you need a door. We have the power panel, and I ran the one line already up to, so our bedroom has all the wire run to it. That right now is the only one. And I went ahead and, in case anybody's wondering, yep, I marked that wire so I know what circuit it is, and I'll use a Sharpie and I'll mark all of them. It was kind of a bugger because if you remember, this is the original, you know, from that wall along here, this whole front, like this is all part of the front half of the original shed, tiny house, cabin, whatever you want to label it. But this corner up here really fought, maybe with my new drill, and because I bought a new angle head drill, and I'm hoping maybe I can get in a little bit better, but this spacing isn't even 16 inch, so I don't know. So I had to drill this hole at an angle and then try to fight it. Like if anybody's done wiring, trying to fight getting through a corner is super fun. Although it's like they make a tool for that, for fishing wires, and it's like a fella may have bought one. That might not be a bad idea, because I could fish that through and then I could just automatically pull. Yeah, why didn't you guys tell me about that a whole lot sooner than now? You let me fight. Jake and I struggled pulling through some of these corners. What? Guys, you're supposed to remind me. I buy tools and I put them somewhere. I forget where they're at, but then I have them to do projects like this. Okay, well, I'm gonna set this down a minute. I'm gonna go find what I need, probably that tool, and then I'll bring you back in when I start drilling and wiring some holes up. So okay, so I found it. Nice fishing tool for corners, but upon some further investigation on the old interwebs, not being an electrician, but wanting to do this safely. Obviously, I don't want my house to burn down, and I don't want things to be wrong. So you can run multiple wires through one hole, as long as the hole is big enough. You know, look up the code in your area, you know, if you've got the codes, that kind of stuff. Upon looking on the internet, yeah, there's about 1,100 different ways to do it. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to keep fighting multiple wires to go up through this corner over here, I got the fishing tool, so if I need to do it that way, I will. But I got my new angle head drill. Hopefully it helps. We're gonna run it. So what I'll do is I'm gonna drill a hole. I already have a hole coming up for the main wires, but I'm gonna drill me another hole, and then it's totally overkill, and I get it. She's gonna be running multiple things in the kitchen, so I would much rather run the extra wire and go that route than her having to fight with plugins. It's wire. I got a big roll of it, and it's gonna be easier. So I'll drill a hole down from the breaker panel, and I'm gonna run all 4 of them wires down through the floor joists. I'll go ahead and drill through the floor joist for that. So I'm gonna find the drill. Well, I found the drill. I need to find the other drill.
Did we leave it up top?
Oh. Fancy it's still up there. Okay. This isn't the bit I need anyway, so all that effort of finding it.
You need the hole saw?
This I got from Harbor Freight for, I think, $49.99, $59. I don't know. It's like 50, 60 bucks. That was quick. I like it. So we'll stop this and run our cables underneath.
Yeah, it picks it up pretty good. It's not that dark.
Here's the fun part.
Make sure none of these got nails that are gonna stab me. All the random crap down here. Hold on, let me start fishing through. Oh, don't do that. Here's the
But the true fun being crammed underneath here is I gotta do it 4 times because I don't want to waste a ton of wire, and so we'll run one, get it ran where it needs to go, and just wash, rinse, repeat. So now I gotta get myself back over stuff. Oh, fat man going down. Oh gosh. Well, there's one way of doing it.
That got pretty warm.
Yeah, it was. Them bits are awesome. I guess if I had anything down to do with it, they worked really good in the other drill, but it was a little more torqueier. This drill definitely, those bits are a little much for it, I guess, really, because they dig. I mean, they just chunk that out. It takes half a second to get these holes drilled through, which is awesome, because the other bits that I had that like we did Jake's with were, you want to talk about struggle bus. They did not want to play. So we just shove in what we need. All right, so now I know where it's at. Let me. Part of this is nice and tall. Oh, whew, you got a little lightheaded standing up fast coming out of that thing. So, all right, now we just need to go in and start drilling the holes. This will be, I think I'm gonna try to be somewhat smart about this. That's kind of scary and dangerous at the same time. I think I'm gonna run the longest line first. Doesn't that make sense? I think it does. To me anyways. So we'll run our longest line. I did decide, I don't know if I said it already, we're gonna run 4. Just cause that's what I wanna do. Like I said, I know it's overkill and not needed, but it's not needed like this hoodie. I wanted it for underneath because, well, it's dirty. And I don't know, we've seen glass, we've seen all kinds of stuff. So I don't, the spots I was in seemed to be pretty clean actually for, you know, dirt and leaves and stuff, but not a lot of the glass and extra crap. So, was pretty happy about that. But I'll take you over. And what we did, you see it. So I drilled up through my new, you know, floored stud. And so these wires, so I'll have 4 wires that come out of there, come up. 3 of them are gonna go this way. And then 1 will come through this way. I only have to fish 1 through the corner. I mean, it's scary, guys, at how pre-thought stuff I'm doing. It's makes a fella nervous. So okay, that's what we're gonna do. Watch what you want to watch, but we're gonna drill some holes, I think. Most of the time. Okay, well that does that spot there for the moment. We can see how much of this we get to actually.
I'll find a place to set this up.
I'm hoping I can pull it up from here.
I might have to give you.
You might have to do the roll.
Good. That should be all for that line.
Alright, so we got all this cable running, our little system that we do. We roll it all the way to the end, and then I just start to wind it up in every spot. And there's an outlet. That gives us a little bit of extra that we need for everything.
Yeah, because it'll be jumpers or whatever. We should have enough.
Do you still need me to stay? Or...
We will, yeah.
We do need to do that 3 more times.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Just got a head rush. It's been over so long. So, alright, cool. I'm glad it's...
Okay, so take you over what we've done. Looks like a hot mess. Oh, it is. So I end up running 3 up through this for those walls. Came over and drilled a hole over here to be able to run basically this wall. I kind of changed things up a little bit, and what I'll end up doing is, instead of it being just 2 outlets here, because I have 4 on this wall, there's 2 for the living room, and then there's 2 more on that side, and then that switch just for light. So I think I'm gonna run all those off this 1 wire, and instead of fighting the corner, we just drilled a new spot in the floor. And so I started cutting wire to get, you know, in and out of the boxes, have them. I don't want to put the outlets or switches in yet, because until we get the drywall on, you have to take them out. It's gonna be a fight. But then I had to remember that we want to plug in, I don't know if you can see it, but we want to plug in out here. For whatever reason, then we might need something. So I have that circuit that's basically only running 2 outlets right now. So, well, and it'll probably power that other light. So I need to cut through and put the box in here, and then I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna put me another box so that we have our outdoor light. Because if I don't get that stuff in right now, then I won't be able to get it later. So, and what we'll do is, we talked about it, there's ways of sealing these up, and I'll probably show you when we go to do it, is we're just gonna kind of take a piece of board, and when we go to mount the light, is just drill a hole through it so the wire comes through, and then we can use screws to mount it on and be able to seal it. My worry was trying to keep the water from coming inside the wall and sealing it up, and then we'll put outdoor rated covers on it. But yeah, that's where we're at. I just figured I would kind of show you, and I had to kind of guess and measure. I've got to come down because I don't want to hit my trim up at the top, but I don't want the light super low, so I know where I'm gonna have my mark, and I'm simply just gonna draw out the shape of the electrical box and zip tool it out. Yep. Okay, so for those of you who never run electrical, feel lucky. Those of you who had, I feel your pain. We're getting there. So we've got these. I just had to scrounge around. I knew I had some, but we want a 2-way switch so that the light that's over going to be above the dining table, but I had to find 4-wire because this is all 3. So I had some. And so now we have our wires that'll run up there for an outdoor light, inside plug-in, outside plug-in for the stove, microwave, outlet with a switch, outlet, and then there'll be an outlet over there. Plus that wall is running. This is the one light we needed the 2-way switch because it'll come out and it'll be hanging from up here, but we want the power source coming here, and then I've got some better looking wire that'll come out and hook to the light and might be somewhat exposed. We gotta figure out what that looks like yet, but that's in. And so now I'm gonna run my wire going from here over, but yeah, pulling wires through everything, it's a good time. But we're getting her done. So, all right, let's see how much more wire we can pull. Oh, what fun electrical work is. Okay, well, I'm only short 2 breakers. I mean, I have 2 breakers I'm not using right now, but they're just too big to do regular outlets with. So, yeah, but we've got, I did get this one lug done up. It was a pain in the rear, but got it. And then I just have to get the part to get the other, and then we could have power in here. We got everything ran that we could run right now. So the laundry room and stuff still needs to be wired in, but I've got to figure out, and it's raining, but we seen Mama just pulled in and she's got dinner, so that's gonna be it for this for now. Jake and I are leaving out tomorrow, so I guess we're gonna just have to, I don't know if I'll come down and tinker some more in some of the wiring there, but I don't know what else I could really work on, and I've got to get a few things ready for tomorrow. I mean, the trailer's good to go, truck's good to go, and just need to clean a little bit of it out, and then make sure that we've got our clothes and whatnot we need to make it through the weekend. So this will probably be it, and if that is, then we'll see you on the next one when I get back. Make sure y'all keep her in line over the weekend at what she's doing.